I run a record company out of Sweden, or I'm working with a record company. Yeah. So I run my own label. And then also have a beer brand called Frequency, which I do. I go to different breweries and we do small batches, just try it out, see if it works. Work with the recipe, tweak it a little bit. I come up with what I want, you know, what type of beer I want to do, and then talk to the brewer about it, and then we brew a beer. You know.
Nice. I built websites, wow. Some HTML and some JavaScript stuff, but that's it, you know. And then
I was bartender, cook, door guy, bar back, service industry.
I work for an audio-visual installation company, installing sound and video systems for theme parks and American football stadiums and other corporate AV kind of stuff.
I do like I like produce bands and stuff, so I do that, and then
you do artwork and stuff.
Yeah, kind of random shit, like try and keep creative, you know. Do like whatever we can do. We haven't really got any money or anything.
You do what you can to get by.
Yes,
yeah. Really is.
I had many jobs. Construction work. I was a laborer. I was apprenticing as a plumber at one time. I was an assistant to a mechanic or a couple of mechanics, which is actually a cool trade. That trade was actually very interesting. It was I learned a lot of cool things there. I worked as a longshoreman in New Jersey, near Bayonne. I used to unload and load cars, and in the wintertime, climbing up the ladder and connecting ramps, crazy. Then later on in life, I did some security work, and you know, I worked with a moving company. It was one of the worst jobs in the world, but the people there were really good to me and my friends. Moving is a stressful job. It is. The company I worked for was the best moving company in all of New York. Top. So I learned a lot, even though it's the worst kind of work some days. But I did everything: moving, construction, security, you name it, you know, all kind of working class stuff. You know, I shoveled a lot of things, sweeped a lot of things, and carried a lot of things, and you know, everything.
I'm a cook, not yet. I do other work, but in the early days when I was young, but I hated to cook, so it must be quick on the table, and it must be spicy.
I work with offenders, criminals, trying to get them off drugs in the criminal justice system. But that's something I've done for 10 years. And I enjoy it. It's good because you can use your life skills to try and motivate people, to try and get people to change. Because we're all victims of the way we are and the way we think and the way we behave. So it's good to try and help people change because we don't all know how to do it. So I work with people that come out of prison, so they have to come and see me. But yeah, it's just trying to get them to change the way they think, their lifestyle, because people go into prison, come out, they meet the same people, they do the same drugs, back into crime, back into prison, and so on and so on. It's trying to break that cycle, and it is psychological, and it's about giving them the skills to do it themselves. Because I can sit all day long and say, do this, do that, do this, but they need to do it themselves when I'm not there. So.